I'm still setting up. Why are you recording? Dexter, please do not eat my blanket. You're already eating paint chips. I know you did. Hey guys, it's Blaze. If I slip into Jersey Jew accent from time to time in this video, I am so sorry, but there has been some great things happening in my family, extended wise, and some not so great things. So my mother has been on the phone with my nanny, my grandmother, on speaker for the past couple days, and I've spoken to her, and blame it on her. Okay. When I hear her and I speak to her, it comes back out. It's like a parrot or something, or when you've been in a long, that's where I grew up. That's how I grew up, and I've been hearing all my family this whole entire week. So I'm back, bitch. I'm back. Also, my fan broke, so I had to get a new one, and this one's hella loud, so I'm gonna try to like speak louder. That should make my sleeping sister very happy. Anyway, hi, how are you guys been doing? I'm gonna do this hopefully short get ready with me, but I always say I'm gonna do a quick get ready with me, and it's never quick. But I wanted to do kind of a life update because I haven't really seen you guys in a while. I haven't really been around. I'm doing one of the most basic bitch makeup looks that I've ever done, and I'm going to be doing it with products that I know are safe, because I just watched the documentary Not So Pretty, which I've been meaning to watch for a very long time, and now I am completely paranoid, and you should be too. Please watch it. It's on HBO Max. But I wrote down a list of topics that I wanted to get into. I didn't even get my clips out. What is wrong with me? I thought I was all prepared, and I realized I'm not prepared at all. So technically, this is the first video of BLAIZE. I would like you all to meet my co-host for BLAIZE this year. This is Doris. It's either going to be pronounced Doris or Doris. You don't pronounce it any other way. It's either Doris or Doris. This is my co-host. Hopefully she will be a better co-host than Jack Skellington was a few years back when he was just not cooperating at all. Let's hope she's a better co-host. So I have a brand new Doris's fault. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind eraser thing. I'm not going to be doing foundation, just using concealer. And this is safe. There's no like talc or asbestos in this. I didn't pluck my eyebrow, bitch. Like, I was just not prepared for this. Is there even any coming out? There's a little bit coming out. Starting to. Okay, so topic number 1, comments. So I was really sick, very sick the other day. I'm not going to get into it. My dad, I was also very sick. I don't know if we got like food poisoning or anything, something like that. I don't know, but I was like extremely sick. And so I was just like going through my YouTube channel and going through my YouTube studio, and I noticed like tons of comments were under the held for review, or like saying this might be spam. And I'm like, okay. And they were just normal comments. Like, hey, I love this video. You look so good. Your hair looks so good. I love the way that I'm like, how is this spam? I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand. I never saw these comments ever. And so like I approved them and I hearted them and everything. So these were going back months and months and months. So I am so sorry if you ever left a comment and I never responded, but like I never saw it. For some reason, TikTok, that's something else we're gonna get into. YouTube just never let me see it. I did not put primer on. Guys, I'm like barely awake. I know I always say that, but like literally I'm barely awake. I've been barely awake for a month now, so you're gonna have to give me some time. Now my skin looks dry and cracked as hell because I didn't put primer on. Maybe if I mix a little bit of primer in it. Hold on, what's in this? All right, good. No bad ingredients. Maybe if I mix a little bit of primer in now. Also, if you hear Mama Blaze shouting, there's nothing wrong. Well, I mean, there's some things in the extended family that, you know, there's like, I have an aunt who lives in Florida, and she's like in the eye of the storm of Hurricane Ian. So I hope if I have any blazers in Florida that you guys are safe. And my thoughts are with you. I've been involved in 2 hurricanes, Hurricane Irene and Hurricane Sandy. Holy hell. Those both were doozies, but Sandy, holy shit. So, we've been in contact with her. She's doing, but there's also been another. I'm not allowed to announce it yet. I haven't had permission to announce it on social media yet, but there's been a great big thing going on in our extended family. And when something huge happens in extended family, especially in Jewish families, they're gonna talk loud. So if you hear Mama Blaze talking loud, like I said, it's been ongoing for like over a week. So yeah, that's what that is. Great. I just got this, and the first ingredient, talc. Trash. I can't use that. All right, this has good ingredients in it. Don't ask me about the shot massage situation. I'm still going to be working that out when I feel like it. And if shot massage is like, yeah, you could totally come back. It's not like I was kicked out. It's just that their system, they went to a totally different system, and I just never re-signed up for their new system. So I gotta get on that, and I had other priorities that were bigger than shot massage. So that was that. Next thing, mental health. I guess that goes with my other topic, physical health. Good thing, I don't know if I talked about it on, I mentioned it quickly, like for half a second on my follow me around 5 Below. I don't have diabetes anymore. Woo! Yeah, I'm on the pre-diabetes realm, but no more diabetes. And I plan on keeping it that way and getting out of the pre-diabetes range eventually, which is going to be a little bit harder, but I'm working on it. You know, drinking hella tons of water, and eating better, eating less. However, the medication. The medication they have me on is making me so sick. Like, I'm not kidding. Like down, 1, 2, 3, down for the count, sick. I'm out of commission, sick. Like, blow my brains out, please kill me, sick. I cannot explain it enough. And when I started having problems with my mental health, and I've always had problems with my mental health, you guys know. I'm going to be using for the first time the Hard Candy Lip and Cheek Tint, which I looked up the ingredients for. I looked up the ingredients for everything I'm using because, again, I'm paranoid now. I've never used a liquid cheek tint, so let's see how this does. Oh no, where do I rub the excess? Ah, shit. We'll just do that. I talked to my doctor and I'm like, my mental health is like declining from this. Like my bipolar is like extra weird. Like I know, when it goes from summer into, fall, it actually is worse, the worst part, or the worst season for bipolar, the transitioning, for people with bipolar. It is, it's a known fact. And my psychiatrist told me this many years ago. But I'm like, this year it's worse. Like I'm actually, no joke, and I don't want to make this light of this. I'm hallucinating. Audible hallucinations. I'm hearing, I've heard things that aren't real. Help. Also, my mood swings are much, much worse. My rage is much, much worse. I cannot calm down. I cannot sit still. My panic attacks are worse than usual. I cannot sleep. I have not slept in over a week. Besides micro naps, what the hell is going on? And she told me that it has to do with my medication. I was like, huh? My diabetes medication. And I was like, what? That's not part of my mental health medications. And she was like, yes, but it has to do with your sugar. And what your diabetes medication is doing is dropping your sugar at a very alarming rate. That's what it's supposed to do. And with the GABA receptors, she explains it much better, in your brain, it messes with the chemicals in your brain. So your moods, even though they were already kind of like this, because I have bipolar 2 with rapid cycling moods, even though they were already like this, they're going to be like, and I'm like, great. So for how long? And she was like, oh, it should only last about 2 to 4 months. So like by Christmas, maybe I'll start feeling better. I was gonna use this eyeshadow palette for the first time because it's so pretty. Look at these colors. Talc mica. Yeet. Guys, I am so, but it's a good thing. Asbestos is in there. No more talc makeup for me. So, for that bitch. Please, 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 please. Seriously, the beauty community, all right? I'm done with you. Okay, so this is an e.l.f. blush, one of my favorite ones, Twinkle Pink. I know this one does not have talc in it or anything, so I'm gonna use this for eyeshadow. What other topics? Okay, so TikTok. One of my subscribers here was joining me on TikTok. I did a get unready with me, or get ready for me to go to bed kind of deal. It was over an hour long. We had so much fun. We were listening to 90s music. We were talking about so much fun stuff. I just realized I didn't even do my eyebrows. Holy hell. We talked about so many different topics. It was so much fun. And then we started talking, of course, because it's me. Just make sure. Okay. We started talking about Anne Boleyn and Henry VIII, and I was cursing out. This was actually a few days before the Queen of England, Elizabeth II, had passed away. So, weird. I was also kind of cursing out the current royal family, so bad timing, I don't know. So, I was cursing out Jane Seymour and calling her names like bitch. Pretty much that's the only name I was calling her, was a bitch, over and over and over again, saying she knew what she was doing and she gets credit for way too much when she did absolutely nothing except being a bitch. And for over an hour long live that was going great, they completely stopped my live and was like, you're done. And I was like, what the? And then gave me a thing for harassment and bullying. I actually wasn't even mad. I was laughing hysterically that they did that for a woman who's been dead for over 500 years. I was harassing and bullying a woman who has been dead for over 500 years. That was making me crack up. I was like done. I was like, this is just too much. This is hilarious. So I put in an appeal, you know, to get it back up so I can save it. And they eventually, you know, they gave it back to me. Nobody else can see it. So I just saved it to YouTube under my unlisted part just so I can go back. Because I also was on my friend Amanda, one of my besties, she came in and we had a whole entire conversation because I wanted to keep that and everything. And she like joined me live. So like I was happy I got that back. But then immediately they struck a video from 6 months prior of me calling out Trisha Paytas. Yes, I'm bringing up Trisha Paytas again because I will never stop. I stopped for a little while she was pregnant just because I try to be a good person. She was doing the Nazi salute, the Heil Hitler, and I called her out. And they took it down for some kind of like I was doing violent acts or hateful acts. Me? No. I'm calling out the violent acts. Hello? No. This is not the first time. Whoa, it is not the first time, and I think I've complained on here before that TikTok has done this, especially with my Trisha Paytas videos, where I call out anti-Semitism, and they strike my videos for harassment and bullying, for hate speech, that I call out. And it's only when I discuss anti-Semitism. So I put in an appeal for that, and right away they were like, no, we find nothing wrong with this. Your video stays down. And then 2 days later, they strike another video from 3 months prior of me going after Whoa Vicky. Do you guys remember her? Yeah, she's still at it. But she's all like in like a serious God mode, and I'm not talking about just Christians, because I got nothing wrong with Christians. Like, if you want to be Christian, fine. She's like telling it's okay if you have ARD people, unalived people, if you've had an abortion. She had to lump that in there. If you've done all that, it's fine as long as you've accepted Christ. You're a good person. Doris, move over. I'm Doris when she said that, okay? I called her out on that, saying how horrible and disgusting that is. They struck my video for me having hate speech. I was like, what the fuck? TikTok's after my page. They're after my page. They're after my account. I'm convinced, because they're just going through all of my stuff. And it's only when I go after large creators that make them money. And it's also when I go after people who are going after Jewish people, and I'm going to go at, and I know I'm sounding crazy right now, but I'm not the only Jew that's on there. And, you know, my nanny, she said, don't stop talking about being a Jew online because it's not going to do anything but get you in trouble. But you know what? You guys know I'm Jewish on here. I'm a proud Jew. I'm going to pull a Kanye West from like 2003 when he said this, when Hurricane Katrina hit. I don't remember exactly what year that was. What was that, 2003, 2004? Something like that, 2005. When he did the George Bush doesn't care about black people. TikTok does not care about Jewish people. And that is a fact. Because they allow white supremacy. They allow neo-Nazis, people who think that they're Nazis, but they're not. Shut the hell up. You're not a Nazi. You're not cool. But they allow hate speech on Jews on there, and they do fucking nothing. They do nothing about it, but when Jews speak out against it, we get struck and our pages get taken down. So when they keep striking my videos, I got a little warning on my page, and it said account alert. And I was like, what the hell is this? And they sent me a thing that said, your account is about to be taken down from so many reports. And I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't done anything. I don't do anything wrong. I'm not doing any violations. I'm not doing anything wrong. But you have half naked people, you have white supremacy, you have child abuse, you have all this going on your app, and you're going after me for calling out anti-Semitism and hate speech and people who are saying it's okay to people as long as you accept Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Sorry, I know I got a little heated there, but I'm angry. I'm angry. This is a topic that makes me angry. But I put in appeal after appeal when they were striking down videos, and finally they took away that whole we're gonna ban you thing. But you know, I did make a separate account, a backup account, because I'm afraid. I've been working on my channel like crazy since 2018, the spring of 2018. I have great pride in my my TikTok account. I know it's TikTok, but I have a great pride in it. I have almost 9,000 subscribers. I love my account. I do so much on that account. Like, it's very diverse. And so I have a backup account, BLAIZE the Leo. If you want to go, I'm going to put that in my description box. So if you want to go follow me there too, just in case my account does get taken down because of this stupid bullshit. It's so wrong. It's so absolutely wrong. You know, I know that usually when videos get taken down, it's a bot who's the one doing it, but the person who reviews it, it's an actual person. So what the fuck is up with that? So yeah, TikTok's been, so I haven't made any video since then. I have not made one video about being Jewish. I have not said anything about being Jewish. I have not gone up against anti-Semites. I've not done anything about religion. I've done videos about Lucifer being a Roman god and not Satan. That's as far as I've gone. Just educating. That's it. That was the only videos I've done. Everything else, just fun, just silly fun, because I do not want to be attacked by them anymore. It's absolute bullshit. It's like communism. It's like fascism. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I was so excited that this was okay to use. I looked it up. So this is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. That's waterproof. So I love this mascara. It's so good. I'm not even gonna put fake lashes on. I'm just gonna do some mascara. Like I said, this is gonna be a very basic look. My mom has been very unwell. I've been kind of in charge taking care of her while my dad works. My sister is physically she's asked me not to go too much into it. She doesn't really like being talked about on the internet, unless, you know, she gets consent, and, like, you know, I don't want to do that to her. Physically, she needs to get serious help. Her bones are pretty much turning to dust. She's not doing good. We're all very worried about her. She has no strength whatsoever in her body. She can't lift anything. She can't even lift Dexter. I mean, I know Dexter's like 300 pounds, but, like, she can't lift, like, groceries. She can't lift anything. She's not doing well. So my mom's constantly worried about her, obviously. Worried about me and my health. Which I tell her, just don't be. I'll take care of me myself. Then my dad has his side of the family that has drama going on. It's just like, do you guys remember a year and some odd months ago in June where we had a staycation, if you guys have been around that long, when my dad went to California to visit his father-in-law who has dementia, like serious dementia, because they wanted to have one last Father's Day with him because he was dying. Man, that man has strength as hell. He's still alive. Like, good on him. He's still alive. I mean, I know he's not alive because he's, like, not even aware what the hell is going on, which is just a terrible existence, and I feel terrible and bad for him. But yeah, he's still alive. We didn't think that was gonna happen, but yeah. But there's, you know, drama going on with that. So it's just very not great here, and I wish I can give you great updates. Like I said, something great happened in the extended family, but I can't really go into much detail about that. I think I mentioned it as, like, when I was, sorry, Mama Blaze is just, like, so loud. I know you probably can't hear her, but I can. Let's just say somebody in my extended family has brought someone new into the family. That could be anything or anyone, correct? Correct. So it's very exciting. Yeah. It's just been difficult here. I wish I can give you guys better news. Tomorrow is October 1st, but you guys will be seeing this later than that. So it officially starts 31 Days of Horror. Today was the release date of Hocus Pocus 2, which I was really, really against didn't want it happening. Still really don't. If it was gonna happen, would it rather have had happened close to when the first movie was made, and I would have just not had it happen. I think it shouldn't have been touched again. However, I'm happy that at least the cast is, you know, it's not like a redone thing. It's not like a remake, thank goddess. And I would watch it today because I was like, duh, I'll watch it today. But I'm not going to. I'm going to save that for my first one of 31 Days of Horror. And if you want to know what I'll be watching for 31 Days of Horror, you can follow me on Instagram. Every year I post what I watch on Instagram and I rate it. And sometimes I'll give it like a little description of why I rated it and like what I would recommend about it and why, like, if you don't like this, then don't watch this. If, like, you are just getting into this kind of thing, then this is a good movie for you. So, like, I'm going to try to watch newer stuff, a lot more newer stuff this year. I did start doing that last year, and I really enjoyed doing that. Even the bad ones, the really bad ones. This is good, so I'm so happy that these have good ingredients in it because these are my favorite lip glosses. So yes, excited for 31 Days of Horror. So my first thing to watch, I'm probably gonna watch it like at 12:01 midnight, is Hocus Pocus 2. Please don't let me down. Please don't do that to me. Yeah, this is basically all I'm doing to my face. This was a hella long video because I don't know when to shut up, but I'm going to be doing a Dollar Tree haul after this. Yeah, thank you guys for, you know, I know I got a little emotional there, but it's just, it pisses, things are pissing me off. And there's just a lot going on, and I thought I should tell you guys. Oh, also I got married to Jamie Fraser. Nobody else in the world owns this ring, and you can't purchase it anywhere like on Etsy or Amazon or eBay. So don't even try. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and listening to me ramble. I'll talk to you guys very soon. If you haven't already and you'd like to, go down below, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel right now and become a Blazer and a part of the Blaze Nation. We'd love to have you here as long as you're as wicked as we are. Woo! And I will speak to you guys very, very soon. If you guys have any more suggestions, please, for Blazeween, please, for the love of the goddess, comment it down below or send me a message on any of my social medias. I need topics for Blazeween, okay? I really, really do. Oh, I forgot to mention, I wanted to say in this video, for my costume this year, since I am going with my tradition since 2012 of a Halloween Edgar Allan Poe themed costume, I am finally doing what people have been asking me to do since 2013. I am giving in and doing Annabelle Lee. There is, you know, no description, physical description of what she actually looks like. So it's kind of, other than she was like medieval noble. So I have everything except the wig, which is fine. I'll get that soon. Yes, so I'm going to be Annabelle Lee. I'm very excited for it. And yeah, that's going to be my costume this year. So I hope you guys are going to have fun with that with me. And I'll speak to you guys soon. So until next time, my beautiful ones. Stay wicked.